Good morning. Happy Tuesday to everybody out there today. For some of you who do not know me, I am Melody. I am a psychic medium. I do speak to people on the other side, spirits. I love to talk to family members on the other side and bring closure, much needed closure to families when they need it, and also that good energy, love from the universe. So I just wanted to say hello this morning, see if anybody was out there. I know it is a weekday, and a lot of times, a lot of you are at work. But I just wanted to say good morning or good mid-afternoon to everybody. And please follow my videos or follow my page, so that way if you follow my page, it will definitely come up that that I am live. So you'll get a notification if you follow it, and that way you can see what's going on. So this Saturday I will be at the Martinsburg Roundhouse with a group of other mediums that I pulled together for an event. I thought it was pretty cool to collaborate with a bunch of local mediums that I know well. And we're going to be doing readings. There'll be card readings. There'll be pendulum readings. I'll be doing spirit readings and energy work as well. So that is at the Martinsburg Roundhouse in Martinsburg, West Virginia. And that starts at 10. It's $5 to get in. That goes to the Roundhouse. So make sure, you help out the Roundhouse by donating a little extra money to them. Hey, Susan, how are you? But anyway, yep, $5 to get in. That money goes directly to the Roundhouse. That is a historic site, an absolutely beautiful place you don't want to miss out on. So, but I did want to, whoops, my own notifications are popping up. It says I'm on Messenger, so that's kind of funny. But anyway, yes, this Saturday, it's going to be really awesome. Dress cool. There will be a gift shop there. There is a gift shop there. They will have drinks and snacks and all kinds of neat stuff that you can buy. Stuff that's, that has to do with the Roundhouse. They have t-shirts. We should have some kettle corn going there too. So just know that you can purchase any kind of drinks and snacks there as well. So does anybody want me to pull a card for them today? If so, let me know. Make sure you share the video too. That way everybody will find out that I am online. I don't know. I'm kind of quiet today. I'm just kind of chill. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about my day at this point. It's still new, and it's really hot, and it's beautiful outside though. So awesome. Thank you, Susan. Sure. I'll pick a card for you today. So I picked practice moderation. So practice moderation. Sorry, I have to put my glasses on because I'm blind and my hair's getting all jacked up. But that's what makes this fun, because I can be who I am, not pretend to be somebody different, right? All right. It says you have chosen to incarnate to this physical dimension to enjoy and partake in experiences that you could not have anywhere else. In all things, whether in spiritual realms or on earth, balance is the key to everything. Moderation simply means avoiding extremes in all things. You must learn to conserve energies and bring moderation in order to live a fuller life, express yourself more clearly, and cultivate your gifts with spirit. So this is just telling me that you just, practice that practice that moderation, okay? Practice moderation in the sense of, you know, like where you are now and what you have going on. Susan, I know I've read you before, but I feel like I have a father figure coming through again, and I'm sure that that's who came through before. And so just know he's sending you much love, okay? If your fathers did pass, I'm having this father figure telling me he's sending you much love. So just know he's hanging out with you today, okay? I do remember us reading. I just don't remember if you had the father that passed. I would love a message. The future. Oh, Rebecca, come on, girl. I know it's hard. You know, the fear and anxiety it's a tough one. It really is. Let me get right to you. Let me pull a card for spring. Yes, it was my dad. Okay, then you did have the father. Okay, well then just know, as soon as I mentioned your name, that father figure came through, and he was sending his love. Okay, spring. This is great. Good morning. I should say early afternoon. Hello, everybody. Spring. I pulled Make Each Day Count. Okay, and I'll just read you a little bit from it. It's pretty self-explanatory, really. Remember that time for the spirit world does not exist. Everything is happening now and will be occurring at this moment. But because this physical dimension has stars, moons, and planets, you have neatly divided sections of time at your disposal. Each day is a new day, which affords you a brand new outlook and choices to make. Yesterday is gone forever. You never have to relive that again. Now, with each new day, count the moments and fill each day with compassion. Discover things about yourself you've never really had before. Involve yourself in new activities such as volunteering and learning to play a musical instrument. Now, I mean, I could just go on. It's pretty much just telling you to make today count, spring. Make every day count from this point forward. Your past is done. Your past is over. Everything that you encounter, every person that you encounter each day is new on your path and new on your journey to what's next. And I see this big spiritual opening, more in a spiritual sense, along with your higher Christ conscious level. I see you opening up to a more spiritual sense, and I think that's beautiful. So I think that's a really great card for you, actually. Okay, Rebecca, I'm going to pull a card for you. So you're having problems with your relationship. I'm just listening. Yeah, it is. It's really a good card for you. All right. Hey, PJ. All right, Rebecca. I'm going to pull the card for you, hon. Okay. So, Rebecca, this one is forgive yourself. All right. Make sure you guys share the video. Sharing my video helps me get more people sitting in and watching, and it's really awesome. I like my numbers to go up. Hit the like button, hit the wow button, hit the heart button. Show me some love. All right. Forgive yourself. It says, in school, you're not always going to give the right answers. In school, sometimes you will act out. In school, sometimes you don't focus on the lesson at hand. In school, sometimes you will be cruel. Have you ever looked back, thank you, at your time in school and not been able to forgive yourself for these transgressions? Probably not. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Well, you have chosen Earth, as your schoolroom, and you should be just as lenient. You're here to learn. It's important to forgive yourself when you make errors. Living with guilt or past deeds block the energy of the future. Each soul progresses in its own time, but when you don't allow yourself forgiveness, you are shutting off your heart and telling the universe you are not worthy to receive. If you have caused pain to another, it is imperative to apologize to them in addition for forgiving yourself. The guides can't stress enough the importance of forgiveness, either to yourself or another. Carrying negative energy of guilt as well as negative energy of resentment back to the spirit world causes unwanted karmic issues. Not clearing this energy while you are still in the physical dimension before you make your own transition to the spirit is a high source of regret, and many souls act now. So, Rebecca, that card is definitely for you today. That is definitely for you today. There's no doubt. If you're having a relationship issue, this is something that, this is something that you two, first, how do I say this? First, forgive yourself, okay? Forgive yourself. Get back on your path. Get back on your path, because I know you in the sense of I understand you. I can feel you, and what your higher purpose in this world is. Try not to focus too deeply on the negative parts of what's going on right now, and instead work on the part of understanding why this is all happening right now. Why? And just remember, when you take a piece of paper and a pencil and you draw your path, draw this path and make it go like this, okay? You can put some intersections in there and understand why you're at that point right now, okay? So don't fear, because everything's going to be fine. Take a few minutes, do some serious deep breathing. Just do some deep breathing. Ask your guides what you need for today, and you'll get it. You'll hear it. Okay? All right. So if that was good for you, let me know. Hit me a like, or Rosemary Wood. I will. You're feeling lost. Guys, you got to remind me, I'm not going to scroll back and forth, so if you do want a card, let me pick for Rosemary first. Rosemary Wood. So Rosemary, sweetie. Hey, Danielle. So yeah, Rosemary, that's awesome. Yeah, Rebecca, you know what's going on, girl. Just don't let that fear get in there. Don't let it. We all have it. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how spiritual you are. I don't care how much of a medium we are, or an empath, or connected to the spirit world, or to our higher Christ conscious. Just don't hold that energy. There could be a lot going on too. I don't know how the solar flares are doing right now. I should probably look that up. Sometimes when we have high solar flares, people's mood goes out of whack. I'm not sure what even moon we're in right now. So if everybody's feeling a little broken, it's understandable. Rosemary, you said you feel lost. All right, sweetie. Well, we definitely have our life moments. I know. I have my own right now too. I really do. It's that big thing, change. So, all right, Rosemary. All right. Yours said inspire others. Okay. All right. Inspire others. Even though you're feeling down, it still would help you to help inspire others. Even just a simple smile, I'm sure. As your personal journey of self-awareness unfolds, you may be drawn to your energy. The more you acknowledge that you're a spirit choosing to have a physical experience, the more people will be drawn to your light. Beware of proselytizing. I can't say that word. Wow. Whew. It says everyone has their own path. So instead, lead by example. Share your thoughts and beliefs, and work with them. Allow to be in a state to assist others in awakening their hearts to their own spiritual heritage and personal power. So I guess with where you're coming from, saying you're feeling broken or you're feeling heartbroken, hey James, just know maybe if you just took a minute and tried to inspire somebody else and help them along with their journey will also help you. Okay? And if you need me, you can always message me. All right? Oh, hey James. I will. Let me I have a few others that I saw somebody else first that I was kind of up for here. Let's see. All right, so if you like the video, please hit the like button, share the video. I would love for everybody to share it. That would be awesome. All right, Margaret. Margaret, if you're still there, could you hit the like button for me or let me know you're there and I'll pick a card for you. Awesome. You're welcome, Rosemary. See that little happy face you put on there? You need to do that today. Just smile. Go outside. Breathe some fresh air. You know, walk in the grass. That's what I do. When I start to feel down, I go outside and I just walk outside, breathe the fresh air, watch the trees. I feel the little bit of breeze. You know, it might be hot as hell, but it's whatever. I'm still good. Hey, Margaret. All right. Okay. All right, Margaret. This one says, you are here for a reason. This one says, you are here for a reason. And that's true. We are all here for a reason. And what is our purpose, we ask? I feel like in my younger years, of course, was to bring children into this world who were just as spiritual and beautiful as I can be. And now that they're grown and they're living their own life, I feel like, you know, I feel like I did a pretty good job. I feel like my children are very, very spiritual, very, very good. And now that I have the empty nest thing going on, now I ask myself, what's my next path here? And I feel like bringing closure to people, bringing them love, much love, but to be able to share a gift of me being able to hear their loved ones, not only hear them, I see them. I don't even know how to explain this to you. I can see them. They show me what they wear, show me what they smell like sometimes. You know, I can smell them. Or if they smoked or their perfumes or colognes, I could tell you what they wore, what they look like. Just to be able to do that, it just brings so much comfort to so many people, you know, knowing that their loved ones are safe and okay. And that's a beautiful thing. So we're all here for a reason, you know. We all have pages, you know, like if we have a page on Facebook, share something beautiful on your page today. Inspire somebody in a way that it feels good, okay? All right, I'll go ahead and read and quit rambling. It says, no soul just shows up on earth. There is a reason and a plan. Never feel as though you do not have a purpose. Nothing is further from the truth. There is an infinite number of souls experiencing this earth plane at this moment, and you are one of them. You are essential. You have function to serve, not only for yourself, but for all other beings. You have agreed to join you here. There is a divine plan in motion, and you are part of this. So basically this card's saying that you have a plan in life, and you just have to figure out what that plan is. You know, if you're not sure now, just sit quietly, like I told Rebecca, sit quietly and do some meditations and Try to bring yourself to center so you can hear. And just know that a lot of people will say, well, I hear things. I know I have the gift. You guys all have the gift. You all have it. You just have to quiet your minds. You have to release yourself from that materialistic world that we live in. And that's right, we are all connected. Just release yourself. Release all those feelings of fear and put love into your heart. Put a lot of love into your heart, and you will so feel and hear the other side more than you ever imagine. You know, a lot of times people say it takes a serious tragedy. It takes a serious tragedy or something to go through to be able to hear this. You know, a personal tragedy. And it's true. So after you suffer and you walk your path, it's time now to heal yourself. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Your little girl is still with you, and she is just absolutely gorgeous and loves you tremendously. Tremendously. So yeah, like with Deborah, you know, she's still walking her path. She's been through so much. And everybody has their own battles in life, but some people have a little worse than others. And you know, it's time to move on from those feelings. Like Deborah, it's time to what's next in your life, you know? Bring yourself to the next level, a higher Christ conscious level. Talk to your angels, you know, stuff like that. Start working with those things. Start working with your angels. Read up on them. Get a book. I'm all about that. All right, hold on, where was I? James. Hey, Stacy. All right, James. Really rambly today. I'm not sure why. It's cool. James. All right. All right, James. This is a nice card. It says, abundance is your right. True. True, true. All right. Abundance is your right. Absolutely. While the awareness of your higher self is focused on the physical dimension, it is only natural to believe in the concept of limitations, but your soul is limitless in the ability to give out and receive the energy. You have to accept that you are capable and worthy. The universe will give you anything that you desire, but it's not a one-way street. It's a loop. The energy of abundance must flow. So as it comes to you, you must be willing to send it out. All you desire can be yours if you accept the energy. This energy does not end up, right? Accept that this energy does not end with you. It is the right to be receptive in boundless love, hope, happiness, health, and prosperity. But you must receive these gifts in order to be abundant. So, hey guys. Yes, abundance is our right, and we can all be very abundant. We can all be very abundant if we continue to focus on this abundance, and focus on anything that you need at this point in your life. If you feel like you need abundance, or if you feel like you need healing, physical healing, mental healing, love, any of these you can have if you focus and redirect the energy that you carry, okay? Positive, beautiful energy. Good morning, Brenda. Positive energy is what you need, okay? And I know for a fact, James, by watching his post, he's just beautiful energy. And he loves to share things with the world. He has a few different Facebook pages that I follow, and I love reading the articles and the different pages. You know, I think that's wonderful, and that's what we need, is people to be sharing things with the world, things that are real, things that keep us connected. We're this big circle, you know, we're all together in the circle. We're all connected, like he said. We're all one. Awesome. All right. I'm going to try to get some of the newer people. Brenda Kraus, if you're still here, Brenda, I'm going to pull a card for you. Make sure you guys share my video, please. I know it's daytime, so a lot of people are not probably on here, but if you guys could share it, that would be awesome. All right, Brenda, I'm going to pull a card for you. I feel like you got some stuff going on, so let me see what we have. Awesome. All right. Okay. All right. It says death is an illusion. All right. I never like pulling cards that have that word on it, but it's okay. It's nothing bad. Nothing bad. The death of a physical vessel exists. There is a beginning, a middle, and an end to every life form, whether it is measured in minutes, days, years, and decades. It is the nature of the molecules of this earthly plane to have an end date. The death of a conscious energy of the vessel, however, is an illusion, but because it can't be seen, measured, and because there is no instruments to detect it, many humans question the ability of consciousness to serve the death of the vessel. Just because the limitations of the brain aren't able to explain the intricate dance between the physical dimension and the spiritual does not negate. I'm just listening for you too. Sorry, I'm getting all words all messed up. It says this card is coming to you because you need assistance with feelings. It's talking about humans and animals die, relationships and careers end. But the brave soul is one that turns the loss into a learning experience for not only its benefit, but for the benefit of others. Grief is real. Now, I'm not sure if you're dealing with a loss of a family member or a pet, but if you are, yes, this is a live video. I am still here. But if you're dealing with issues within yourself, I feel like this card was pulled in the sense of, how do I put this? Like the death of an old situation to something in a new situation, if this makes sense to you. So the answers you're looking for within yourself and your healing are going to come, and you're going to be fine. They're going to find out what's going on with you. You're going to be well taken care of. Like right now, you're well taken care of on a spiritual realm. But oh, I'm sorry, Brenda, for your loss, Brenda Carter. But I feel like you're going to be well taken care of, and your answers are going to come when you need them. If this makes sense to you, Brenda Kraus. All right, guys, hit like or the heart or the wow button or something. Hook me up. Share the video. Let's see what we got. So if a lot of you don't know me, okay, so you got it? All right. A lot of you don't know me or what I do. I connect with the spiritual realm on the other side. That is something I love to do. I love to bring closure to families, and I have been a medium my whole life. I mean, I knew as a young child that this is what I was to do. Growing up in school, you're welcome. Growing up in school, people would always ask me questions or ask me where something is because they knew I knew, or I would find things for them. As I got older, you know, I just knew things. It made my life a little hard. It made my life hard because I would know instantly if people were lying to me, instant, or like walking down the street, I would know if somebody, family member passed, or because I would see them walking with them. And I still have that to this day. I would be at work, and when people walk by me, I could tell who's walking with them, following them. And it's hard because I can't see anything. So that's a tough one for me, is not being able to always help people out. But as you work with your gifts, you learn that you have time and place, and when it's right. When you need to relay messages to people. So, Stacy. Yes, let me pull a card for Stacy. Somebody tell me what time it is on the East Coast, please. I'm not 100% sure. I guess I could pull my phone's thing down a little, but I hate getting in the camera. Oh, it's only 11:38. I can see animals. Yes. I was surprised one day I did a reading for a lady, and all of a sudden I saw these horses. I saw horses, and they were just walking up to me, and I could tell them, if they were, a mare or gelding, all different types of horses, what they look like. Thank you. 11:38. Awesome. So yeah, I do see animals. A lot of times, spirit, when I'm talking to them on the other side, and they're stand there, I see them all standing there, and they all stand around. They'll hold their dogs or their cats, or they'll show it to me, because they love to be able to do that. I can communicate with dogs as well, and cats and animals. So I also talk to the animals, which is awesome. Let's see. Stacy Kelly. I was going to pull a card for you. All right. Okay, Stacy. All right, Stacy, you got the journey within. All right. And then I'll tell you a little more about myself as soon as I'm done. I'm actually located in West Virginia in the Eastern Panhandle. I do offer online readings, phone readings, or video chat, if not in person. I'm pretty booked up. I might have an opening next week, maybe this week. I don't know. My times they're pretty full, but I do have some openings, not too many. All right. That's why I figured I would do this today, because today was one of my days off. All right. The physical body is a product of its material dimension. It is created on Earth using elements like carbon, hydrogen, and calcium. It is vulnerable, and it has limitations. Your higher self has chosen to inhabit it and to have experiences that spirit world does not offer. It is not real. It is not the real you have seen in the mirror. It's only a vehicle. All right? The real you is perfect, limitless, and external. It is connected to everyone and everything you see. The ability to connect to your guides and their knowledge is present. But you must do the part to access their wisdom. This card appearance in your spread is the message encouraging you to be receptive to the guidance that's your birthright. Meditation, sitting in silence, and asking to receive advice during the dream state are all ways to connect with your higher self and guide. Sorry, I'm like reading this going, I just went over this whole thing. It's so crazy. So yeah, Stacy Kelly, it's the same thing I was just going over with everybody. It's this taking time for yourself, connecting to your inner self is important. So it sounds like today's message for everybody is like taking time for yourself. Sorry, I'm just reading. So yeah, you just need to take a little time for yourself. Hi, Felicia. Yeah, I work with dogs too. I actually have a therapy dog, and I have a rescue dog, and my other rescue therapy dog was passed, who I just missed terribly. Um, she passed last year, but yes, I do work with animals, and I know that feeling, how hard it is to even lose a pet. It's like your child, so it's tough. All right, Janet. Hey, Janet. Great. Hey, Carolyn. Love you too, lady. Good seeing you. Practice moderation. I think I just pulled this card for somebody earlier. Practice moderation. I sure did, but that's okay. I'm going to read it again. But that's funny. You have chose to incarnate to this physical dimension to enjoy and partake in experiences you could have not had anywhere else. In all things, whether in the spiritual realm or on earth, balance is the key to everything. Moderation simply means avoiding extremes in all things. You must learn to conserve your energies and bring moderation in order to live a fuller life. Express yourself more clearly and cultivate the gifts of your spirit. All right. So sorry, I'm just reading. It says, too much work, too much food, or too much stress are all common areas to keep a watchful eye on. You are a precious being, and you need to understand that it is your responsibility to bring yourself to the state of balance and moderation. All right. So that's this. I feel like every card I'm pulling today is coming right back in circle. It's keeping us all together. So what I'm getting is if we all just take time for ourselves and understand, take time for yourselves, do some breathing, relaxing, and work on understanding why you're here on this earth, and work on all that. Sorry, I'm just reading all these comments. But yeah, everybody just take time for themselves. Go out and get some fresh air. Understand why today, why you're feeling like this. You can ask yourself, but don't feed that energy too long. Okay? If you're having a rough day, don't feed that energy. Just let it go. Hey, Tina. All right, Felicia. All right. Your beliefs are right for you. Okay? So it says there's no such thing as wrong or right belief system. Your conditions of belief are right for you at this particular time and space. If your belief system encourages you to treat others with the same love, dignity, and respect that you would like shown to you, then it doesn't matter if you believe in Zeus, Jesus, Muhammad, or nothing. All of them are right for the right soul. Don't expect your beliefs to remain stagnant too. Just as your soul is constantly evolving, so is your comprehension of the mysteries of the universe. Accept what resonates and release the rest back too. Unfortunately, belief systems can cause violence and war, with different systems thinking their way is the only way. Every soul is on a different journey. The same map is not going to be useful for everybody. With this card in your spread, feel secure that you're on path meant for you. But be aware that the path may fork. Allow the root to speak. That speaks to you through your heart. So it's a pretty awesome card. Like, I totally like that card. That's something I would just like to read all the time. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. So, all right, I'm going to do one more card. One more, and then I got to go, okay? All right, Kayla. Kayla Holiday. Kayla Holiday. All right. This one is Never Judge Another. All right, never judge another. And that's important. I think I just did a little lecture on that the other day with somebody about judgment. Your higher self is just objectively experiencing. It does not come from a place of judgment. From its perspective, nothing is good, bad, right, or wrong. It just is. In this physical dimension, however your awareness or consciousness is filtered through the human experience as ego. It is the ego that judges because it is fragile and insecure. It is usually happiest when it feels better than. Judgment is fear-based. It separates you from others when your goal is to acknowledge your sameness. Your fellow souls have chosen this earth plane at the same time. We just have unique personal blueprints that we're following. It's not your job to judge anyone's path. They are just learning different lessons than you are. Everyone has chosen a life circumstance, a human form to inhabit that will enable them to learn the lessons chosen by their higher self and guides. To judge their decision-making is fool's play. It is an ego that needs this sense of separation in order to survive. Okay, your guides want you to keep a watchful eye out on your ego. Instead of sending someone negative energy of judgment, bless them on their way. Now, this is really awesome because this is my big thing. You know, I don't like judging. I don't judge people. I don't judge people for how they look or how they act or what they're doing. Instead, I pray for them or call on my spirits to help assist them. You know, anybody that would, I don't know. I just have a hard time with this judgmental stuff. You know, it's very frustrating to me to see that. And I hear a lot of that, like even at work, it's really sad. And sometimes I try not to cry because it bothers me. I'm very sensitive. And so judging someone else is just horrible. It's all ego. It really is. It's all ego. And I'm not saying you do judge, but what they're saying is to make sure that, you know, you help other people by not judging. So, all right. Well, I'm done. Sorry if some of you just came on, but it's almost 12, and I did promise Ray that I would have lunch for him when he came. So, all right. Thank you for your gifts. Sunday was 12 years. I lost my grandmother. Oh. Well, just know, you know, ladies and gentlemen, that we have so many family and friends on the other side. Just because they're not here in their physical form, and they're not in their physical body that we can actually physically touch, that they are still here with us. And you can touch them. And they can touch you. And they probably do all the time. And you're just not aware of it. So just know that your family members on the other side are with you. And they're with you every day. They watch what you're doing. Like, they're not running into the bathroom with you, but they're definitely, like, they're following you around the house. They're watching what you're cooking. They're driving in the car with you. They're keeping you safe. Your loved ones might not be here in physical form, but they're here in the spiritual world. And they are just right here on this other dimension. I don't even know how to explain it. When I had a near-death experience, I saw this wall of water. It looked like water. It was just like, but it wasn't wet. You know what I mean? And when I went through it, I stepped into this other dimension, and it was the coolest thing ever. So just know they're right there. They're right there on this other side. So just talk to them. Tell them you love them. Thank them. Thank them for being here for you. Thank them for the messages they send you. Ask them. Say, hey, send me pennies. Send me dimes. Show me something. Show me a butterfly. Show me a bird. If you do these things, you'll start noticing that they'll start sending you this stuff. All right, guys, it's getting hot in here because the air's not working in this room, and I'm going. So you guys have an absolutely beautiful day. Now I done jack my hair up. So you guys have a beautiful day. Enjoy it. Take a minute to go outside and breathe the fresh air. All right. I love you and have a wonderful one. Oh, don't forget, I have a special on readings till tomorrow. If you pay for a reading, you get $20 off. All right. Okay. Love you.